Remember summers in the 80s and 90s? Kids on bikes roaming the neighborhood until the streetlights came on, building forts, playing tag, and coming home all exhausted for dinner. Fast forward to today, most kids spend summer vacation hunched over phones and tablets and staring at TV screens. But what if I told you there's a simple solution that can bring back that old school summer magic, something that kids actually prefer over their devices? A backyard pool transforms summer from an indoor digital marathon into an outdoor adventure filled with movement, laughter, and real face-to-face connection. In the next few minutes, I want to show you how this investment in your backyard is not just about summer fun, it's about reclaiming childhood from the grip of screens and raising happier, healthier future adults. While research shows that our children are caught in a screen-induced anxiety epidemic, there's good news. The magnetic pull of water is one of the few things that can still compete with and win against even the most powerful smartphones. I have seen this firsthand in my own family and with our clients, and I want to tell you a little bit more about why this matters more than you might think. If you don't know who I am, my name is Brandon Stevenson. I am the co-founder of DIY Pools and Spas. We're a company that helps thousands of homeowners throughout the country build their pools wholesale. And so let's get into the statistics because they're quite alarming. Today's children spend an average of 5 to 7 hours per day on screens, and that's outside of schoolwork. During summer break, that number often even doubles. What's happening to this generation as a result? In his groundbreaking book, The Anxious Generation, social psychologist Jonathan Haidt presents compelling evidence linking smartphones and social media to the current mental health crisis affecting young people. Haidt writes that, I quote, "When we gave a smartphone to every 12-year-old in America and other developed nations, we ran an experiment on an entire generation. That experiment has gone badly wrong." He found that children who spend more time on screens have significantly higher rates of loneliness, sleep disturbance, and decreased ability to form meaningful in-person relationships. Perhaps most concerning is what Haidt calls childhood atrophy. As kids spend more time in virtual worlds, they're missing critical development experiences that build confidence, independence, and resilience. But parents know that simply saying, "less screen time," isn't enough. We need compelling alternatives, activities that children actually prefer over screens. Summer vacation, which once represented freedom and adventure, has for many families become a 3-month battle over screen limits. Before we talk pools specifically, let's understand what happens when children engage in active outdoor play, the kind that was standard for previous generations. First, there's physical development. Running, jumping, swimming, climbing, these activities build cardiovascular health, strength, coordination, and body awareness. Unlike structured sports, which are valuable but different, free play allows children to move at their own pace, take appropriate risks, and develop physical literacy on their own terms. Then there is the cognitive development. Outdoor play is filled with natural problem-solving opportunities. How deep can I dive? How long can I hold my breath underwater? How can I build a water fort, right? These challenges engage different parts of the brain than academic work or passive entertainment. Sunlight exposure is another crucial factor. Beyond vitamin D production, natural sunlight actually helps regulate circadian rhythms and melatonin production, improving sleep quality. After a day of outdoor play, have you ever noticed how your child falls asleep way faster and they stay asleep longer? This creates a positive cycle for both physical and mental health. Perhaps most important is social development. Face-to-face play builds communication skills, emotional intelligence, and conflict resolution abilities that no app or no video game can replicate. Children learn to read facial expressions, take turns, negotiate rules, and collaborate, and these are all essential skills for future relationships and careers. These benefits aren't luxuries. They're development necessities. The decline in unstructured outdoor play correlates directly with rising rates of childhood anxiety and depression. So how do we bring back these benefits into our children's lives in a way that's attractive and sustainable? This is where backyard pools offer a unique advantage. Unlike many other healthy alternatives to screens that parents suggest, pools actually exert a stronger pull on children's attention than devices do. There's something almost magical about water that captivates kids of all ages, including your teenagers. Swimming provides extraordinary exercise without feeling like exercise. Many children who resist organized sports or structured exercise will happily spend hours of time playing water games and swimming. Beyond the physical benefits, pools create a natural social hub. Even in our digitally dominated era, the call of "who wants to go swimming" still brings kids running across the neighborhood. Pools facilitate multi-age play. So whether you have kids, little kids, teenagers, or even grown adults, to be honest, everybody wants to come and play in the pool. And this is an opportunity and a tool for all developmental levels. Swimming can also be one of those life skills that isn't just about recreation or fun, but about instilling confidence. In fact, drowning can be one of the leading causes of death for children, and swimming proficiency dramatically reduces that risk. What makes pools particularly effective at competing with screens, though, is that they are a multi-sensory experience. The feel of water, the sound of splashing, the physical sensation of movement, these engage children's bodies and minds in ways that two-dimensional screens simply can't do. While digital media is designed to trigger dopamine responses through constant novelty and rewards, swimming provides natural neurochemical benefits through exercise, social connection, and sensory stimulation. Pools also create natural opportunities for family bonding. Whether it's teaching a young child to swim, playing water games, or simply relaxing on the poolside and chatting, these are key moments that strengthen relationships and create memories. Many families find that pool time naturally becomes device-free, without arguments or resistance. The activities themselves are so engaging that no one misses the screens. One of the most important things you can do is make your pool the neighborhood destination, right? Consider having regular open swim days or times when neighbors and friends are welcome to come over and join you guys in the pool. The social magnetism of multiple children playing together is much more of a pull than any phone or video game can compete with. I highly encourage people to invest in simple pool toys and games that actually promote playing in the pool, like diving rings, basketball hoops, volleyball nets. These types of tools provide activities and variety of challenges that are going to help grow your children and help them develop new skills. For teens, I would really consider allowing them to own certain pool times when they can invite friends over, right? They get to choose the music. They get to have that independence by the pool. And this is going to give them some healthy respect and autonomy while also keeping them engaged in social activity and keeping them safe at your own home, right? When we provide compelling alternatives to screens, alternatives that children genuinely prefer, we don't have to rely solely on rules and restrictions. The natural appeal of water play does much of the work for us, right? The investment in your backyard pool isn't just about property value or summer entertainment. It's an investment in childhood itself, in building the physical capabilities, social skills, confidence, and joyful memories that form the foundation of healthy adulthood. In a world where digital distraction is the default, creating intentional spaces for connection and play isn't just nice, it's necessary. Your backyard pool can be that space, a modern solution that recaptures the best elements of a pre-digital childhood. The next generation of leaders, innovators, and community members isn't being built on screens. They're being shaped through real world experiences, challenges being overcome, friendships forged, face to face social engagement, and confidence building skills that come from mastering their physical bodies and social interactions. And your pool is a place that creates this opportunity in your own backyard. You're doing more than just providing summer fun. You are giving your children the developmental advantages that they need to thrive. So, as summer approaches, consider how your backyard pool is going to transform your family's relationship with screens, with each other, and with the timeless joy of active outdoor play. The splash you hear might just be the sound of a childhood being reclaimed, one cannonball at a time. Thank you.